Okay, now I'm officially in the Yorkshire Dales National Park, specifically in the Bolton Abbey car park. And I've just parked here and I paid £15, which is the most expensive I've ever paid for a car parking, but it does include the Bolton Abbey estate, which is what I'm going to walk around today. It's a good map of the estate. I'm in the Bolton Abbey car park, specifically by the tea cottage, and I'm going to walk up the well, I'm going to see the Priory church to begin with, and then I'm going to cross the bridge and follow the river Wharfe up on the right hand side all the way up to Bolton Bridge up there somewhere, and then go back on the other side of the river, go back on the other right side of the river back to the car park, and then I'll have a celebratory cup of tea maybe at the end of the walk. I expect to spend half a day here. Okay, basically I seem to be the only person here. I had a smiling welcome from the ticket collector. Yes, yeah, the post office is open. Yeah, I guess the cars parked in the car park down there are maybe estate workers. Oh well, let's start the walk. Okay, tea shop is closed. And there's the bookshop over there. If you are going to visit these places, they're extremely popular in the summer months. And this is the time to visit, really, if you, like me, like peace and quiet. Okay, the ticket collector told me to go through this hole in the wall. Bolton Abbey. I like it here. I've got the place to myself. Okay. The River Wharfe is down there. I don't know how to pronounce the local name, so apologies if I mispronounce. Castellated mansion over there. I don't know if it's a private residence. First time I've been here, of course. Don't know if you can see, there's some St. George flag flying over some premises over there, and there's a view of the Bolton Priory. Bolton Priory. But so I'll just wander up to the Priory first, but and then come back here. This is a notice saying that the stepping stones over there, which I wouldn't be crossing anyway because my sense of balance has gone, there's missing stepping stones. Earlier floods have wrecked some of the stepping stones, so they recommending you cross by the bridge. Okay, so muy interesante. So I'll go up and explore the ruined priory. The River Wharfe, plenty of water in it. There's another view of the abbey there. No one there at the moment by the look of it. And there's a graveyard, the old graveyard attached to the abbey. Now, I do believe Mr. Freddie Truman has been laid to rest somewhere in this graveyard. The famous Yorkshire cricketer. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where he is. But these abbeys, as I've mentioned before in my videos, have are always in excellent locations. They knew where to position the abbeys in the good old days. These look as though they're private residences. That castellated mansion over there looks like it's fit for the residence of the Duke of Devonshire himself. Okay, so I just have a walk around the outside of the abbey. Okay, you can pause the video there to it's still an active church here. Oh. Yeah, it's fantastic having these places to yourself though. There are a few people here, but they're mainly dog walkers. They probably have an annual pass. Of course, this is one of the many abbeys that was destroyed by, I call him good old Henry VIII. He needed some extra funds for the crown, and he grabbed all the lead off the roofs of these abbeys, and various other treasures to fill his own coffers. There's the River Wharfe in the distance there. Okay, I've already been round here once. Yeah, they're actually, you can see why the 18th century poets took to these ruined abbeys to as a subject to their poetry. Now I've already been round here once, but I'll have a quick look inside the church. Okay, they suggest a donation of £1 to keep the church going, and there it is, I don't know if you can see, a little chocolate button in there. Okay, so all this, it looks like it's got a new roof I've recently put on. Yeah, so this is an active church. Okay, yeah, all right, I thought they mistook them for coins to begin with. All right, yeah, welcome. People who worshipped here for 850 years continuously. Yeah, it's got a roof on it. Yeah, so this part of this abbey wasn't either it was rebuilt or it wasn't completely destroyed. Back, I think it was 1536 when Henry VIII did the damage. Yeah, there's high roofs. Yeah, fantastic medieval structures. It's amazing how they managed to build such architectural masterpieces, really. Back all those many hundreds of years ago, many centuries ago. And this is what the I don't know if you can see the abbey originally looked like. Yeah, of course it wasn't built. The initial, I think it was started somewhere around 1130, somewhere in the middle of the 12th century. Yeah. Oh, as it may have been in 1539. Okay, so that's how it was roughly about 400 years after the first building was put up. Yeah, so it expanded over the years until Henry came along. Yeah, so and as I say, it's Priors of Bolton. Looks like the first one, 1120. Yeah, so you're going back, there's the organ. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a fairly long video because I hadn't really started the walk yet. But some of the stained glass apparently dates back to the 14th century. Yeah. So here's the where the congregation sits. Of course, these days, probably fairly sparse. The country's secular. It's a secular country now. The East Wall. Yeah. It rebuilt in 1877. Okay. Alright, so I won't... I'll start the walk. Because I do have another trip planned for later on today. So this part of the abbey here, you can see, was completely ruined. Only the foundations remain. So it was a lot more extensive than it first appears. Okay, so let's start the walk. I've got roughly a 4-mile walk, I think. Fantastic place. The River Wharfe. People are starting to arrive now. There's the abbey. So I'll continue along this path, heading towards Barton Bridge. Eventually, actually, if I go to Barton Bridge, it'll be a 7-mile round walk. So I might make this a shorter walk. This walk's a little bit more energetic than I'm kind of, well, at least 200 feet, I think. Well, around about that, above the river. Yeah, so I will do a shortened walk because I want to do another little video later on today. Okay, this is what this footpath I'm walking on is obviously very well kept, and so I will say that the £15 car park fee helps the upkeep of these footpaths. Very nice walking path for the likes of me anyway. And of course, excellent trees as well. Yeah, which of course now leafless, but yeah, I like it here. Nice big tree there. Okay, so it's nice walking here. This is the Yorkshire Dales. I think this is a permissive footpath belonging to the Bolton Abbey estate. In general, I find the people in Yorkshire, I haven't been here all that much, but I find them friendly. It kind of like makes it a nice change. Of course, walkers in general tend to be friendly, right? The walking community is, always generally has a cheerful good morning to offer any passerbys. Okay, after going through the woodland there, on the hillside woodland, and back to the River Wharfe. Quite a considerable river, really. One of the famous, well, for Yorkshire people, well-known rivers, of course. In Yorkshire, River Wharfe. And there seems to be car parking areas up here as well. And I imagine the estate has got that all sorted with the £15 car fees, so everyone pays the £15 car park fee wherever they park on the estate, I assume. Okay, now over there where all those cars are parked, I believe that's called the Cavendish Pavilion. Now, whether it's open or not, I don't know, but if it is open, I think I'll have a break there and have a cup of tea and a usual scone or whatever. Okay, Barton Bridge, still 2.3 miles to go up there somewhere, but I'm going to have a quick look across here. River Wharfe again, plenty of water in it. Now I want to visit a place called the Strid further up, and then I'll make a return then to the car park. The map, the Bolton Abbey car park, and I'm up, you are here, Cavendish Bridge. I'm less than halfway to the to Barton Bridge, so I've got still some way to go. I think that nice toilets over there. I'm going to have a cup of, it's a bit early, but I'll have a cup of tea here, I think. $7.95 for a plain scone and a cappuccino, which is not bad. It's no sugar in it, which is what I like. Yeah, it'll give me a chance to kind of warm up a bit. It's a bit chilly out there. Yeah, the facilities are here, so everything's under control. Ahead of me is one of the estate workers. No, you're all right. I'm just. I didn't want to. I just wanted to take a picture of you doing a good job there. Of.
Sorry.
I just wanted to take a picture of the river, plus you as well, because you're, doing a great job by the look of it.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. A close-up of the River Wharfe, and I'm taking kind of like almost like a mountaineer's footpath here, or a rougher footpath at the side of this river. Okay, so if you like river walks, this is the place to come. The River Wharfe. What I'm going to do here is go up to the Strid and then retrace my steps. I'm kind of running out of time already. I want to go do a little town walk around Skipton before it gets dark this afternoon. Those are what's left of the on the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. Okay, so Christmas is over for this year, and it's been miserable weather. Really, this is the first few days that the weather's been half decent for weeks on end, it seems. Okay. The river starts to narrow a bit here, because I want to go up to where it really narrows, up to about maybe just 3 or 4 feet wide. Almost, you can almost jump across. The place called the Strid. There's the Cavendish Pavilion down there, and there's lots to see here. Lady Georgiana's seat. Well, I missed all that. So I'll be going up to the Strid right here. I won't be going any further. I've actually run out of time. Barton Bridge is way up there. So right, it's so this is just like a brief flying visit. So I think the Strid is not far up here. You can see that notice, Strid viewing point. Now it is claimed by some to be the most dangerous. The Strid is dangerous and has claimed lives in the past, and it's claimed by some. Well, maybe I won't go any further. They don't seem to encourage it. the rocks down there look pretty slippery, and yeah. So that's the River Wharfe there. You can see it only hardly looks like anything, but so it must be very deep. And apparently there's hidden caves in the and undercurrents. So if you do happen to fall in, chances are you won't get out again. You'll be trapped inside one of the caves on way down, deep down somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so there's the River Wharfe there. Well, you can't actually jump across, yeah, but yeah, it goes through that very narrow, kind of like chasm there. I'm not going to go any further because let's say the rocks will be slippery, and I've reached the age now where I don't want to take a tumble. So that's the Strid. So I'm going to retrace some steps now back to the car park. Okay, so that's the amount of water that's going through that, what appears to be like a 3-foot gap through the Strid. So that shows how deceiving things can be. To the Cavendish Pavilion car park, and I think the people here all paid the £15 parking charge. So, well, I guess they're not worried about it. It's they've got a penny or two maybe in the back pocket. So, well, you can't take it with you, basically. I'm starting to a little bit run out of steam. I don't want to overdo it. You don't really enjoy the walk if you take on too much all at one go. So I'm just wondering whether to skip, to use an unintended pun, to skip the Skipton town walk this afternoon, leave it and maybe put it off until tomorrow, and just have a go back to well, I'm staying in the Travel Lodge Inn just outside Skipton. I'm roughly halfway between the Cavendish Pavilion and Bolton Priory. There is a feature up there on the top of that little hillside. There's Bolton Priory over there. It's a bit gloomy today, no sunshine as yet. I'll just have a look at that point of interest up on the top of that little hill there. I've got so much energy, I'm afraid, to expend on. As each day goes by, there's some couple of buzzards up there in the sky. I won't. And of course, if the sun was shining. There's that point of interest up there. Let's see. Okay, this fountain was erected by electors of the West Riding. Erected by the members of the West Riding as a tribute to his memory. Frederick Charles Cavendish. Now, was he the Duke of Devonshire? I'll look that up when I get back. There's a memorial to Mr. Cavendish. And here's the another view here. Here's the River Wharfe, and that's the Bolton Priory, as I mentioned before. They always choose these location these abbeys and priories in excellent locations way back in the distant past when they began to build these structures. Okay, I'm back to the car park, and that's the end of this particular walk. So it's pretty. It's been gloomy, but not. At least it hasn't been windy or too windy anyway, and no rain. Okay, so there's my car there. So end of this walk. Thanks for watching. If you managed to watch this far, well, stay the course.